Brittany. Welcome to our show, What Were They Thinking? We're on the campus of University of Central Florida asking people their opinion on Miley Cyrus and how she's transformed from Hannah Montana to a pop sensation and whatever she is now. I mean, if you haven't heard, she's kind of gone insane. Have you seen her video Wrecking Ball? And her new album is pretty raunchy. Not to mention, her VMA performance was kind of insane. We're asking people their honest opinions and what exactly runs through their mind when they see Miley Cyrus. If you have any other opinions and would like to share, please click on the link below, and we'd absolutely love to hear from you. You're watching Truth Television. I'm here with Danielle. So you've heard a lot of hype about Miley Cyrus and twerking and the way she's changing her image, her faux hog, mohawk, What are your thoughts about that?
I think I think that she is expressing herself in her own way because she's had so much stress on her for her whole life. The only way that she can really act out is to truly act out. And there's no way to get away from it, so she might as well embrace it, I think that she has a lot of courage, but there's some ways that I would do things differently if I were her.
It's pretty crazy. It's pretty viral. For Halloween, I saw like 3 Miley Cyruses, and they all twerked on me. So,
I bet that was awkward.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. She's getting a lot of attention.
Do you think that attention will help sell herself as far as what she's wanting to do as far as next in her career, or do you think it'll hurt her?
I think when she looks back on it and she has kids, she's going to regret a lot of things. But as of right now, I guess she's the it factor. So
I personally don't have enough time to kind of follow that stuff. I feel like it's just, I don't know, she's crying out for attention. She just wants to sell more records, which is what she's doing. So, it's working out for her. It's a little ridiculous. It's a bad image for younger kids who look up to her, but what are you going to do?
In a sense, it's working. Everyone is talking about her now, so it's kind of she's getting the attention she needs, except it's kind of negative attention. Yeah, so that's the downfall.
She's pretty much a joke at this point. Everyone's made a joke of her. Yeah.
I know, but I don't know. I feel she should just stick to who she is and not have to worry about what everyone else wants or whatever. But yeah.
My thoughts is she's trying too hard to be something that she's not. She's trying to conform to what people want to see, and it's not really. Well, it is working to advantage because she's getting the publicity, but people are looking at her like she's crazy. In the long run, that's going to be bad for her because they're going to look back oh, that's the girl who was half naked with the flat booty on stage.
And in the way she handled the whole Robin Thicke thing and saying, and even though he's married, the VMA performance, did you watch that?
Yeah, I did. I thought it was really disrespectful, not only to him but his wife as well. How old are you? You're 20, 21, right? And this is a grown man who's married, right? And has kids. And you're shaking your butt on him in front of millions of people, That's not right.
I think it's kind of out there, and I think it's for attention, definitely. Because that's just crazy. She looked like a little devil and stuff on stage and half naked. I don't know. I think it's too much.
Drugs make you do weird things.
My thoughts are it's just not appropriate since she was a child idol for children. Now she's not so much of a role model, so I think that it's kind of a negative thing. Whereas if she wouldn't have been a child idol, I don't think it would have been as big of a deal, but that's why it's so overblown in the media.
I think that it's her decision, but the fact that she is a public figure, I think that we do have the right to say what we think and put our opinion out there because she's put her life, in the public realm, I guess you would say. But I do think that it's her decision that whatever she wants to do with her life and where she's going, I think that she has the right to do that.
Oh, God. But I didn't know what twerking was until pretty much the VMA situation all happened. But I don't even know my thoughts. Christy, take it away.
I feel so out of the loop because I still don't. Everyone said watch this video. I never have watched it. I just hear there's a finger action going on. I don't know that much about it though.
Well, for me, it's been interesting because you see on the Disney Channel and everything like that, and she would be this sweet little innocent girl and stuff like that. And now every time you ever see a picture, she has this short hair. She's dressed really skimpy and stuff like that. It's completely different. For me personally, I liked before when she was it seemed a lot more honest and open and stuff like that. Now it just seems like she's just conforming to like what people want her to be and stuff like that. Even if she claims she is how she wants to be and stuff like that, I don't know. I just don't like it very much.
Her lifestyle choices aren't for me. However, I can't blame her for her things she's doing. She's huge. She's probably loaded right now. Look at me. I can barely afford to freaking eat a little bit.
I loved Hannah Montana, so I mean, I wasn't surprised that this happened just because I feel like this happens a lot in Hollywood. So I don't like Miley or like want to give her any attention, but it's not that surprising that it happened. It's just kind of sad that it does happen. So
well, I think she must be on some drugs. I think it's probably a drug problem with Miley. I think it's most likely a drug problem. There's something wrong with her.
I think it's genius because she's drawing all this attention towards herself. Even though some of it's negative, people are still talking about her. So I think it's a really good marketing plan. It's pretty much like what Madonna did, but crazier.
I think it's awesome. I think her samurai knots are just the best, and I'm just all for it.
Okay, so you have she's trying to branch out and reach out to, you know, an older audience. Do you think that she'll continue gaining followers, or do you think she'll end up losing some because of the younger kids who, you know, are trying to watch her but they can't because of, you know, the way she's changing her image?
I think it's all about the hype. Like, she's really popular right now, but it's all about how, like, it's exciting right now, but she's gonna lose her followers soon enough because it's shocking now, but later it's going to be boring, you know?
I think that people are going to drift away and then she's going to get a new crowd of people, because I know people now who like still like her, but it's definitely not the people who liked who she used to be. So I think that old crowd will kind of fall away and a new one will kind of come in.
I think that she will lose a lot of her old followers just because of where she is headed. And I think that she will, in the end up losing more followers just because I feel like she has more of like a negative connotation, and more of the adult people are not really going to approve of what she's doing, which is already apparent. So I do think she's going to be losing out a little bit. So.
Oh, it's definitely helped her get publicity, and in Hollywood, there's no such thing as bad publicity, whether it's good or bad. With that being said, I mean, I listened to her new album over the weekend, and there's a lot of raunchy songs on there. And I don't want my little cousin to hear anything Miley Cyrus related anymore, but I respect her for at least getting out there and trying something new. I don't know.
I think it's a short-term publicity she's probably going to gain. I don't think it's going to gain like a long-term following, but I think for now it's a big hype. But if you think like 5-10 years from now, I don't think she's going to have like this following. It's more like short-term gains versus long-term is the way I'd look at it.
I think people that have probably watched her and stuff like that, they'll still probably watch her just because they like her and stuff like that. They might not agree with it, kind of like what we've been saying. We don't agree with it, but I think that they'll probably still follow her. They just kind of wish she hadn't done it. But other people, like he was saying, they respect her choices and stuff like that because she's claims she's doing what she wants to do and stuff like that. But I still think that she'll probably have people following her because there's a lot of people that I know that say they love her now more for some reason. Yeah.
If a bear is eating out of the river getting salmon, does the salmon that figures out the bear is eating him go into the bear's arms, or he swims away? He swims away, and hopefully Miley's fans are swimming away. That's all I can hope for.
I definitely think she's probably losing her younger audience because I don't even want to watch her music videos, much less kids that are way younger than me. But I know she's getting a lot of attention right now, so I don't know if that's just a come and go thing or if she's actually gaining fans, but I would assume that most of her younger audience is probably not allowed to watch her, go to her concerts, so I would think she's losing fans.
I think she's just looking for attention. I don't think she's really going to gain a fan base for it. I think she's just going to gain sympathy. And then her diehard fans are going to stick with her, obviously, but I think she's losing a lot of her fan base.
I think all the little kids that she, used to reach out to as Hannah Montana are definitely going to grow up and want to be like her, just like Britney Spears' fans did the same, so just figure.
Yeah, I feel like she's going to get, like, a bigger audience, but I don't know if it's going to be the right, because, like, since she used to, like, go towards more little kids, possibly her new image is still going to, because little kids see her as whatever. So, I don't know. I think parents probably have to watch out with this one, because this could be, like, good or bad.
And the We Can't Stop music video and the Wrecking Ball, there was a lot of attention on that as far as her, Wrecking Ball, she was pretty much nude, and We Can't Stop had a lot of kind of just stuff that made you just kind of close your eyes.
Yeah. I mean, the Wrecking Ball video I thought was like a bit too much. The We Can't Stop was kind of like fun, like I kind of understood it. But the Wrecking Ball was like, okay, your demographic is people my age and younger. So to be naked, completely naked, and just flaunting it, I don't know if that's the right thing. Maybe if it was tasteful, like in a magazine, like art. But that was like, you just want to be naked, just for no reason. You just trying to show your little booty.
She has a little sister, Noah, who's actually went up and received an award with her just recently. How do you think that she will end up looking at her sister? How do you think she looks at her sister right now?
Well, I have a younger sister, and she, like, loves Miley Cyrus. She's 16, so I can only imagine that her sister's like, oh, yeah, this is my sister. Like, I'm proud of her, which is not a good message to send. Like, you want your younger sister to be half naked, twerking, being provocative in front of older men, like what she did with Robin Thicke. Like, that's not a good image, but her sister's probably loving it, just like her mom.